And
Yeah, I'm trying to give up smoking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
give it to World Vision.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, I could find a World Vision envelope, with the red star going like this.
Yeah,
Red
because
star.
they have offices,
World
I think.
Vision, yeah.
Or just through their website, maybe, man.
Yeah. Well, $50 is probably enough for football for them, eh?
Yeah.
Judas, eh? Yeah, I'm trying to stop smoking. I had the opportunity to give up the Christian people.
Oh, yeah.
I've met Christians. I could have given up the Christians if I'd have paid enough attention.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm trying to cut back on the smoking myself a bit. I've got the vape, but that doesn't help too much, man.
Well, you don't want this.
No. You hang on to your money, bro. No, I'm all right. I'm all right, bro.
Do I look like a poor person?
No, you're all right. I was just fucking. That's all right.
What happened to me?
I'll
put it. Because I did my homework.
Yeah.
I got a $1,200 jackpot given to me with the.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, the poker machines.
Oh, yeah.
I got a Royal Flush.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Flush.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. I like that. I like that idea of helping out with charities and stuff.
Yeah, I got a Royal Flush as a jackpot $1,200.
Oh, win a chicken dinner, man.
Yeah. But some people they need $12 still in the poker machine, and someone else collects it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the poker machine.
Oh, yeah. Somebody comes in and takes the seat or something.
They go and leave the jackpot in the machine, and don't go up to the bartender. They don't go to the bartender. They just leave in the machine. Like
okay.
Did. And get
not physically, but
get made to walk out the doorway.
Yeah. I'll just pop that down.
They made me walk out the door because it's got speakers on the sides of the paper machine that when it's got musical sounds coming out over again, a jackpot. So someone at the bar maybe wander out the door, forgetting that jackpot, So that was a sly one on me.
Got a cheeky one there, right?
Yeah. Not physically though, but they knew how to move me out all outdoors. Not physically though. They would just sit at the bar. They knew I would jackpot on my machine.
Yeah, keep an eye.
You got to keep an eye on your jackpot.
I'm waiting for the missus to pick me up. This thing blew up. So.
Have you ever been to a bartender before to collect anything like that? A bartender?
No.
You don't go to bars because you have to ride that. You can't drink it drunk and driving.
Oh, no, pubs and stuff. Yeah.
Pubs.
I gave up drinking about 3 years
thank
ago,
God for that. Thank God for that. Because one guy, did you see that advertisement? One guy that hadn't been adjusted. That one hadn't been adjusted. Had been adjusted properly with a screwdriver I think he used a pair of screwdriver or something. And he was drunk on beer, going back from a party or can't remember which one. Yeah, going back from it. And it hadn't been adjusted, right? I can't remember which side. And he was drunk on beer, and that's 5% pure alcohol and 100%, 85%. And he broke his leg in about 3 places.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Just by drinking beer right or sorry, he broke his leg in 3 places.
Yeah, come off. They tend to bite you, right?
If you drink beer...
Just check my text.
Don't drink any beer. You gave up beer 3 years ago.
Yeah, beer, whiskey, all of it.
Yeah, you got bearded to me.
Right?
You got bearded to me. I had a manual, had 3 pedals, clutch, pedal, brake in the middle, so the right foot. And it had a registered engine because I was self-tapped. Should have known that because the sound of the tappets, they get those gauges and set the tappets.
Yeah.
The gauges, they set the tappets.
You got a bit of mechanical knowledge, man.
Yeah, but I've never seen a set of gauges, but guess what happened? I was drunk on the big crates, 11.25, well over a litre of beer. Line red, it said line red on the cap, little red line. And I'd stalled the end at an intersection on the Pakenga highway, and eventually we just plowed to the side of us and we right.
Oh no!
I wrote it off by stalling the end in an intersection. I wrote my car off.
No.
I stalled at an intersection, and eventually Redmond just ploughed to the side of me. Hey, I had to pay state insurance $1,000, $4 a week for the state insurance company. Insurance. I had to pay $4, $1,000, $4 a week because for the red mini.
Oh no!
The red, I had to pay $1,000 state insurance. I didn't even know I was supposed to get insurance for my car, eh?
Oh yeah. You want at least like a third party in case you put them in.
Yeah, I was drunk on a whole lot of beer. I stalled the engine at a section, right? I was trying to get across the Buckens Beach Road.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to eat the bucket of bugs. And it's a mini's coming back on highways doing 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put the brakes on, but he's still plowing to the side of it. That's what happens if you're drinking beer while you're driving your wife.
Yeah, it's best not to.
Don't drink beer with your wife. You go about 3 years ago drinking beer.
Oh, all alcohol, yeah.
If you eat too many beers, you could hurt yourself real bad, eh?
Yeah.
You break your leg in 3 places, more than 3 places.
Yeah.
You break your leg in 3 places.
They're not friendly if you come off them.
What? You break your legs, don't you?
Yeah.
Break your bones.
I've done my hip.
Broke your leg.
Yeah, I've done my ankle as well. I've
Oh,
already
you've
done
broken
that before.
it?
Yeah, I've done my ankle, knee,
You broke
hip.
it?
Yeah, in the past. Yeah.
A broken bone.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
You broke your bones.
I've come off them a few times
Aye.
over the years.
Yeah. Nothing should deceive me. Aye. Nothing should deceive me, but it has.
Well, you live and
should
learn,
deceive
right?
me.
Nobody's perfect, right? So
What?
we have things happen and it all goes wrong. And
When
you
nothing
learn.
can deceive you.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll be.
How do you mean by that? Nothing can deceive you. What do you mean?
Oh, it's a song. It's the lyrics of a song.
Oh, what's okay?
Yeah, he says, that's when nothing can deceive you. I don't know who that is. American man.
Oh, yeah.
There's an American man that knows that sometimes nothing can deceive you.
True.
Hey, American man singing, that's when nothing can deceive you. You can't be, sometimes when nothing can deceive you, you'll be okay. Hey. Yeah, that's
About
American.
that awareness, right?
Yeah, it's lyrics of American band.
Yeah.
American. You know what one of the American bands is called? The Silver Bullet Band.
All right.
The American band called the Silver Bullet Band. They're good, it's good music. American band called the Silver Bullet Band. Yeah. I don't know what the Silver Bullet Band. Yeah. Did you know America, they're allowed to carry handguns and holsters for their own protection?
Yeah, some states you can.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
states, yeah.
That's not very nice, hey?
Oh, it depends. Like if everybody else has one, you know.
Yeah. You don't want to see something ghastly like that, hey? That's ghastly, eh?
It's a ghastly world.
I watched Beverly Hills Cop, the way the cocaine cartel's gotten shot by a police officer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a police officer shot a cocaine cartel member. The ones that store cocaine, buy and store cocaine.
Oh, okay.
That's an ACARS drug. Cocaine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was called Beverly Hills Cop. He has to kill the cocaine cartel member. Hey, at Beverly Hills Cop. But the cocaine got him in the shoulder with a bullet, eh? And then the police gets him, and he falls down the stairs.
Yeah,
What a ghastly sight, eh?
Oh, yeah.
He'd have to, in America, they shot criminals dead with a gun, eh? They shoot criminals
Well,
dead.
they do here too if they're bad enough.
Yeah, shoot criminals dead. Just get a gun, shoot them dead if they're criminals.
Yeah.
Hey, if they're hardened criminals, and some haven't been shot dead, though. Hardened criminals. I wouldn't encourage being a hardened criminal, would I?
No, it's probably not a good path to go.
No. You know, my mate, friend Judy said, she goes, criminals don't give a damn, and I'm reporting to the Heavenly Father.
Oh, yeah.
That's what my friend Judy said. She's Christian.
Oh, okay.
She said, all criminals don't give a damn, and I'm reporting to the Heavenly Father that day. Right?
Yeah.
Judy's going, criminals don't give a damn, and I'm reporting to the Heavenly Father that day in the lounge, eh? Yeah. She really criminals don't give a damn, eh? And to report them to the Heavenly Father, eh?
Yeah, man.
Report the criminals to the Heavenly
Got
Father.
to have your own faith, right?
Yeah, do you believe that criminals don't give a damn?
Ah, some, you know, it depends. Everyone's got their line, right? Everybody's got their boundaries, their moral position.
All they want is to push drugs onto you and take all your money, eh?
Could be it.
Yeah. But I've pushed drugs onto people and taken money off them because that was my own stupidity, eh? So pushing drugs on people is stupidity, isn't it? It's stupidity.
I think maybe people make their own choices, you know what I mean? But yeah, people sometimes get lost in that world, eh?
Why be stupid and push drugs onto someone, eh?
Oh, you know what I mean? It's like they're trying to get by in the world.
Yeah.
Some people drop a lot of morals to, get what they want because they feel maybe they're owed something.
You know what someone said to me? She said, people that drug dealers aren't taking the right attitude. Hey, she said, drug dealers don't take the right attitude. Hey, she said, drug dealers don't take the right attitude. They're not taking the right. She believes drug dealers don't take the right attitude. Hey, what do you think of drug dealers who comment? Drug dealers don't take the right attitude.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I have to think on that.
Yeah. I wonder what my attitude's like, hey?
I don't know. Just try be something good in the world, right? You want to try and be something good in this world.
But Judy knows the Heavenly Father.
Oh, okay.
She knows the Heavenly Father.
Very schooled on it.
Yeah. She's a Christian. She said, criminals don't give a damn. And I'm reporting to the Heavenly Father that day. Yeah.
I wish you luck, bro, with your. Hopefully you get some. What did you want to get? You want to get some footballs and stuff, soccer balls and stuff over there.
No, I'm going to send it to the continent of Africa.
Yeah.
To Uganda and the continent of Africa.
Uganda, getting some soccer balls and stuff.
Yeah.
That's good thought, man. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to pay to write a World Vision envelope that's not damaged on the ground.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've turned up and I've found about six $50 bills there. I just picked it up, put it in my wallet. It turned out where I wanted to go. It was on the concrete. It was on the footpath. At the hospital, and there's $50 notes. So I shoot them up, take them along. Why don't I find $600 like that? Hey.
Yeah, it's a blessing,
Why was it $600?
Yeah, blessing. Same with the pokey win. Somebody walked off, you got the money, So pay it forward, man.
Yeah. I hope that you'll turn up somewhere and there's money on the ground too.
Yeah, I could.
No,
hopefully they're saving some better luck than my bike blowing up.
There'll be banknotes all over the ground.
Oh, I never know, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Will you have a good day, bro? Yeah.
Remember, the Bible says, well, I found a verse in the Bible, it says, doing your neighbour a good deed still won't get you into heaven. No.
Interesting. Yeah, something to think about.
Yeah. Doing a good deed for a neighbour still won't get you into heaven.
Yeah.
That's a verse, hey?
So there's a lot of other things to factor, eh?
Yeah. Doing a good deed for a neighbour still won't get you into heaven. It's one of the verses in the Holy Bible.
Okay.
It's a verse in the Holy Bible, hey?
Yeah.
Doing your neighbour good deeds still won't get you into heaven. Interesting, eh?
Interesting, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. My friend, one guy said to me, a lot of things you do won't get you into heaven, eh? He said, he replied to me, a lot of things you do won't get you into heaven, eh?
A lot of different sins, eh?
Yeah. I said, why is it doing a good deed for your neighbour? Why won't it get to heaven? She says, I don't know, but it's a verse in the Holy Bible, eh? Yeah. What do you think of that verse?
Oh yeah, I mean there's definitely a whole heap of different sins in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
So it's just
doing
one thing, it doesn't
doing
make
your
everything
neighbour
right,
a good deed won't get into heaven. Yeah.
What else are you up to today, bro? What's your plan?
I'm not sure. I don't believe that because I go to Auckland Hospital bus stop and then down a thin alleyway, that I take the right attitude sometimes either if I'm going to deal in drugs, hey?
Yeah.
Because if I get caught dealing in drugs, I'll get evicted with my bags packed and I have to get up at 6 a.m.
Man, for sure.
Because I was the one that supplied it to the house, the residents.
Okay.
So the one that's supplying it gets asked to pack his bags the next morning, Yeah. So I don't want to pack my bags the next morning at 6 a.m. in the morning. Why?
No, you don't want that, bro. That's the thing. Try and make the right choices.
Pack your bag at 6 a.m. in the morning saying, how dare you supply illegal drugs to the residents, hey?
Yeah.
Hey, her name's, it's one of the staff members. She came up to me and goes, stop acting like a drug dealer and do like that to me, hey?
Yeah.
She's not stupid, is she?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't know. I haven't met.
She's not stupid.
Oh, okay, she's onto it, you reckon?
Yeah. I don't normally smoke marijuana, really strong shit, eh? I don't normally smoke really strong marijuana. Not normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to keep the mind clear sometimes, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
If I had to use a boomerang filter or a moss filter, I could stop me from getting psychosis of the brain.
Yeah, for sure.
I got psychosis of the brain real bad.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you're looking after yourself, eh, man?
Don't smoke marijuana and get psychosis of the brain.
Yeah, I've heard of a few people that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of drugs will do it.
Psychosis of the brain. Suffering with psychosis of the brain, you mean?
Yeah.
Psychosis.
Yeah, going into psychosis and and come out of it and all kinds of things happen.
I gave an East African man $44, two point, and he said, I'm an East African, so I get here, and I asked him, told him to buy try pee with it. Smoke, he's ACAS, eh?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah.
silly thing for me to tell.
Then you get in trouble with the cops instead. Then you know, then you know what I mean. It's like life can be like that, where it's like people always think people understand success is you know, you gain a little bit of progress, a little bit, and then suddenly things eventually take off, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And failure is the same. So failure, if you're here, you lose one thing, then you lose another thing, and suddenly you can drop very quick. It doesn't just trail down slowly. You know, people always view success as something that builds gradually, and then it jumps and jumps. Yeah. But it's the same with failure. You know, you mess up a couple of things, and things can go wrong, man. You know.
Yeah, by rights, I should have a guilty conscience. Hey.
Oh, as long as you do better, you know, you can't change the past, but it's what you do with your future moving forward, right, man? It's what you do in your day to day. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's for you, right?
Have you ever had a guilty conscience?
Oh, all the time, man. Every day. Every day.
Oh.
Just that I could do more. I'm mostly guilty at myself, man. Yeah. Guilty for my own lack of action on things and stuff at time, and like life's ticking away. You know, I've just turned 39, and I'm nearly 40 years old. It's how much have I got left? You know, man.
Yeah. I want to get back to it.
Yeah, get back to it, bro.
See, I just saw. How do you put the oil into those? The lubricating oil?
Yeah, just on the side here, bro.
The lubricating oil?
Yeah, just on the side.
Well,
which it's run low on.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's blowing the motor, bro.
You know, did you remember?
I'll pop this down again. I'll so much drop it.
Why does it say that if they're Harley Davidson, it's easier to ride it, you know? My brother had a Ninja. My brother had a Ninja 500.
Oh, yeah.
And my brother got the speed wobbles.
Oh, no.
And get it across his backside.
Those will get you.
My brother, yeah. Well,
I've done it a couple of times on this one.
Yeah, he skidded across his backside. It was extremely painful. My brother.
Yeah. Are you all right now?
Yeah. Oh. My brother. I didn't have that, so my brother did.
Yeah. Was your brother all right? Is he all right now? Ninja 500. How's he going? Is he all right after that?
Yeah. He was all right. Yeah. He's a very good man, you know.
Yeah.
He's a very good person. He was a B grade mechanic.
Oh, yeah.
My brother's a B grade man. B grade.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to go sit down for a bit and chill out. But great to meet you.
One grade's better than no grade. Eh?
Yeah.
A grade's better than no grade.
Take care of yourself.
He says a B grade, but not an A grade.
Yeah.
He said the gear chamber could call the bell housing.
Yeah.
The bell housing.
Yeah, that's right.
The gear chamber could be called the bell housing.
Yeah.
To get the gears. He calls it. Is it called the bell housing?
Bell housing, yeah.
Yeah. Those are the big block 3.8s, hey.
Anything. It's on the front of the gearbox.
Yeah, but those are normally the big block 3.8s.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
All right, man. Well, you take care of yourself, eh?
Yeah.
Have a good one, bro.
Yeah.
Great to chat.
Yeah. It's no use me encouraging an East African boy to buy ACAS, is there?
No.
I shouldn't.
Get on with sending them some soccer balls, bro. It's a good mission. I like that.
Yeah.
It's a good mission, bro. You have a good one, eh? Yeah. Cheers, bro. Interesting fellow. Yeah, at first he was trying to give me money. He had a bunch of coins he was trying to give me. He goes, "Oh, do you want this? Do you want this? You know, buy something for your bike." He wandered over, asked him about where to fill the oil, out of curiosity, and then kept trying to give me his money. I went, no, you use it for something else, man. It might pause the stream for a second. Hang on, guys. I just got a phone call. I'll answer real quick. Here we go. I'm back. This is Susie's on her way to come rescue me. Here we go. I'm back. This is Susie's on her way to come rescue me. So the motorbike's blowing its engine. That's what's happening today. I'll just catch up on this chat a bit. Yeah, he might do. I don't know. He was having a good chat. We were having a good chat. But, you know, the world has all kinds of different people in it, man. No, he's alright, you know what I mean. The world takes all kinds of people, man. He's obviously going through it, that guy. It's a long journey, and the drugs and that. So it's something to think about, ain't it? But yeah, I'm going to be sitting here for a couple of hours. Susie's coming to rescue me. Yeah, that's the end of the motorbike, sadly. For now, anyway, we'll fix it. I'll fix it. But it's just, you know, the cost of fixing it, I can almost buy another bike, so that might be a better option. Let's just buy another one. Keep this one for spare parts or something. Bear, I'm better than no, mate. You just gotta, sometimes you gotta have patience, you know, he wasn't really a threat or anything. So you know what I mean. He was alright. He was alright. He's just, you meet the odd person like that, right? You know, I'm down the city today. Yeah, not so good, Celtic. I've blown up the motorbike, so Susie's got a trailer and coming to help me. I'm stuck in the city at the moment, so I'll be here another couple of hours or so. And the bike will be off the road for a while, I imagine, because you know it's going to cost $3-4 grand to fix it. So I think there's one motor listed I saw the other week. They want like 3,500 New Zealand for it. So like, I don't know, what's that US dollars, like $2 grand, something like that. But whatever. We'll get it home, we'll strip it apart, figure out what's going on. I think it's done the crank bearings on it. So yeah, I came down for a group ride today. I wanted to catch up with a bunch of people I met through Instagram and stuff to do group rides. I'm like, oh, I'll come down for the ride. Slightly. It's wrecked inside the motorboy, the crank bearings. Crank bearings onto the con rods are buggered. So it's knocking like crazy. So I was coming over the harbour bridge. I was just coming onto the harbour bridge. It started knocking. Unfortunately, I haven't seen it. It's a ZX14. This one. I have to call my mate back later. My mate's now started calling me about 2 hours later, like, you know, because I was seeing if he could bring his trailer in there. He's trying to call me a few times. But the missus is already on the way. Susie's hired a trailer. She's freaking out a bit because she's never towed a trailer before. So yeah, such is life. I mean, the thing is the bike was like, they're about 6,000 New Zealand dollars, and an engine alone is like 3.5 grand. You know, so you start to wonder, do I just save up, get another bike, get another one? You know, I've just put new tyres and stuff on this one, so maybe I'll just get another one the same and swap all the parts over. You know, keep the good tyres, keep the spares. But yeah, that's ruined my day, man. Ruined my day. But it's not bad, you know, I didn't crash the bike, it didn't totally seize the motor, it hasn't thrown a con rod out the block or anything, which is the risk of, like, if I tried to ride this home or ride it anywhere, I'm going to completely destroy the motor. How it is now, I've got some chance of saving it. So that'll be upcoming live streams, guys, tearing the bike apart and get the motor apart. I love fixing them. If it was a smaller bike or a dirt bike, bro, I'd be all for it. But when it's like a 1400cc, it's like the fastest production bike ever made, and it's like, you don't, like, I'm a good mechanic, but I don't want to be risking, you know, a motor, you know, this thing does over 300 kilometers an hour, you know, easily. I don't really want to be mucking around with it, right? It's alive, it's a great day, yeah, you're not wrong. But we'll see how we get on, right? I'll pull it apart. I've done it before. I just do lack confidence a bit with it, on that front, you know. So we'll see how we get on. But you know, if the cost of a replacement motor is 3,500, and I can get another bike for 6, I might just get a different bike, or like get another one the same, and then I've got a bunch of spare parts and that. But we'll see what happens. It's only just happened about an hour ago, so yeah, got a nice little spot in the city here. Got a nice wee spot. Yeah. Ruined my day, man. Get a Harley. No. Definitely not getting a Harley. Not my jam. Not my jam, bro. Oh, let's go sit down. Here I am. I think I'll have a nice sunny Saturday ride. As I say, we'll do some more mechanic streams, work on some more stuff, so we'll be fixing the bike. But for now, I'm waiting for the missus, and we'll trailer it home. It's going to be like, you know, we wait here for another couple of hours. I'm a long way from home, man. It's actually the longest trip I've taken this bike on. Nah, I don't know, man. I was coming up towards the harbour bridge on it, and it smelt like oil a bit. And there's no oil on the outside of it, but suddenly I'm like, smell oil. I'm like, oh, maybe if it's off a car around me, and then, you know, 10 seconds later it's out of the motor. I'm like, ah, shit. So, well, we'll see. We'll get it apart. How many miles on it? Oh, it's got about 60,000 miles on it, bro. 65,000 miles. So it's up there, but like for a big bike motor, they usually do better than that. It had oil in it a couple of weeks ago. I checked the oil level, topped it up. I only rode it maybe 100 miles, and then I brought it down here, and but it's showing low on the gauge now, and it smells like burning oil. It's not smoking, and it's knocking. So I'm gonna. My guess is it's the crank bearings have died on it. So it is what it is, man. That's why, you know, I got it here and shut it down quick. So yeah, hopefully I'll just take the crank out of it. But I mean, it's going to be a lot of specialist tools and stuff. I've already called up one bike shop, and they're like, it's, you know, to tear it apart and do it, they're like, oh, it's going to be about $3 grand, $4 grand. It's like, well, I might as well just buy another motor. Hi from the Mojave Desert. Hello. Nah, definitely not a gasket, bro. It's knocking, like that motor is knocking like crazy. It's like, yeah, sounds like somebody's smashing hammers inside it. So yeah, this is what it is. Been a long time since I've blown up a bike. You know, we're talking, the last bike I blew up probably 25 years ago. So yeah, that's what it is. Just pissed in my Wheaties, you know. Your dream bike, you go take it for a nice day out in the sunshine and break it. But hey, it's still shiny. Look, it's still in one piece. I didn't crash it. What's going on here? I'm waiting for my missus to pick me up because the motorbike has exploded. The engine is screwed. So we're just hanging out. Usually I do like mechanic streams, self-improvement, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so we'll be fixing this on live. We'll fix the bike up. I've been streaming while I ride. Nah, not yet. I had my phone in my backpack once. I got the noise, but yeah, I don't have mounts and shit for it. The other problem is in America, some guys have done that on live, right, where they onboard a bike out on data, which it works really well. And if I lived in the city, it would work well. But where I am in the country, the internet's so spotty, it's not really an option. But maybe when I come down to the city, I could do some stuff. But yeah, I mean, this bike will be off the road probably for months. After this, that's what's annoying me. You know, that's what bothers me. I don't have the money to sort it right now, so we'll wait. Just sucks. I already missed the whole summer with this bike because the tyres were screwed, and like we had other things to spend money on, right? So finally got some tyres on it, and now I got to take it on a trip, and it's just, you know, I've put 300 miles on it on these new tyres, and I'm saying, oh, I'll go for a little ride down to the city today, and yeah. Ah, well, you win some, you lose some. Hope you guys are all going well, though. I mean, I didn't go spattering down the road. It's a good day on a motorbike. Any heartbreak recovery tips? Yeah, man, they did you a favour. They freed you up to have the rest of your life to pursue other people, other things, man. Life goes on. Yeah. Now, you know, better sooner than later, right? So it's one of those, you know, better sooner than later, right? It's like if somebody cheats on you, for example, right, and it all goes to crap. It's like, well, you didn't find out 30 years later. You found out straight away, so you know you won. So, you know, keep on looking, man. As I say, there's plenty more fish in the sea. You know, there's like 9 billion people on this planet, bro. So so it all works out. Just pop my phone down here rather than hold it. Oh, there we go. We can sit here. How's that? Yep. But yeah, we can definitely talk about that more in future, bro. Go into it if you like. I wasn't going to do a live today. I was going to go down to the city and go for a motorbike ride, but here we are. It's just annoying. I just wanted to go for a nice motorbike ride, and now, yeah, the missus is like, we're talking, what, the bike blew up maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and in about 2 hours my partner will be here, so we're just kind of sitting in the sunshine, I guess. Hey, look, this period doesn't bother me, sitting here and that. What bothers me is what's going to cost to fix the bike. This is another, you know, the bike is the thing that, my truck's broken. I need to replace fourth gear in that. All my other projects are ongoing, and this is like, the bike's kind of the one little bit of escape, you know, so it's like, come on, man. But that's alright, still got Susie's little learner bike sitting at home, so I guess I'll be buzzing around on that little 250. It's a bit different to riding a 1400. But hey, man. This is a thing in life, right? Like, a negative or positive response, it's not going to make any difference. I could be as mad as I want about this. The bike is still broken. I still have to fix the bike, right? And the past me would have been very, very pissed off right now and probably smashed his phone or something, but just getting his vitamin D sitting in the sunlight. How's the ZX coming along? The 300 ZX, I test drove it and had an oil leak out the back of it, so we pulled the engine back out of that on live yesterday, day before yesterday. That's in a million pieces again. Now the motorbike's blowing up. But that's alright. We keep a sunny disposition, mate. Things go wrong. It's life. I get as mad as I like. It ain't going to fix the motorbike. So I'll just approach it positive and we'll figure it out. What truck is broken? My Land Cruiser, bro. Fourth gear's broken in it. Fourth gear don't work. Just need to pull that out. It's covered under a warranty with the shop who rebuilt it, so it's all good. So got to find the time to pull it out, man. What's good? Another day in paradise, man. What's good? I'm sitting here waiting at the moment because my motorcycle has blown its engine. So waiting a couple of hours for my missus to turn up. So you're getting ready to remove the engine again. Yeah, keep. So I got that out. I was working on that till like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. I got the motor out of that car and then so we'll have a chat. That 300Z's an automatic. Oh, my truck's manual, sorry. Yeah, my truck's a stick shift. Yeah, stick shift Land Cruiser. Yeah. Don't know what to do with myself, chat. At least I picked a nice spot because the engine started knocking right as I went to come onto the harbour bridge. Like I'm on the highway with this wide on the side of the highway to pull over. So I pulled over for a second, looked at it. I'm like, yep, okay. Motor's going to be stuffed, and basically just cruised it up over the bridge and got it down the road a bit. So I don't know. I don't do any cycling, man. No, I'm talking about this kind of cycling, mate. Big old Kawasaki, but she's broken. What else can we do? We can. There's that black motorbike in the garage at home. We could fix that up. I might do that. I might get that one back on the road for a while. What do I need for that one? Tyres, and I need a valve cover gasket, so we could do that. Oh, our old mate's back wandering around. He's going to come. Oh, God, he's going to come back over for a chat. You know that. Yep, it is a beautiful bike, but yeah, the engine's blowing up, so I'm waiting for my girlfriend. She's coming with a trailer. She's stressing out. She's like, I've never driven with a trailer before. I was like, don't worry about it. Just cruise on down, mate. So, puppies. Hang on. Puppies. 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 There you go. Yeah, I'll get through it. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. There's no point being mad about it. Charlie there. Yeah, Celtic. Yeah, the other problem is you know, New Zealand laws. If I stream me riding a road bike, and if I do anything like above the speed limit, I'm going to get in trouble in New Zealand, man. Whereas the guys in the States and stuff posted a bit different, right? That's the thing about like New Zealand, man, is like unless you're going to take the plates off and make like a account where you don't show your face and all that and be like Ghost Rider, you're going to be in trouble pretty quickly, man. So yeah, that's the thing about motorbikes on stream, right? So I says, yeah. So take it easy. So yeah, old me definitely would have been very pissed off right now. Oh, definitely Celtic, definitely, exactly. But again, it's not the best idea. Not the best idea. I try not to get into too much trouble, mate. But yeah, like, this was meant to be a motorbike ride. I was going down for a group ride with some people I've met through Instagram who do like group rides in the city here. I was like, oh, finally, you know, they keep saying you need to come down. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, I'll just turn up. You know, the organiser was saying to me on Instagram today, she was like, oh, I hope you arrive someday. And I was like, looked at the time, I was like, oh, screw it. I'll just jump on the bike and I'll just turn up there and be like, hey, guys, you know. But it didn't work out. We almost made it there. Do I feel calmer when you're riding? Yep, definitely. Ended 3 friendships yesterday. Perfect, Nakai. Sometimes you have to, mate. I love a good friend clear out, mate. Clear out the associates against you. But yeah. So basically, if you're just joining us, the motorbike has exploded, and I'm waiting for the missus. I'll just put a question on. There we go. Put that up there so people know what they're coming into. There we go. Probably going to screw up my algorithm with this. I've just changed it to the autos and vehicles section. And I need to be pushing like mechanic streams with titles like that and all that. And I haven't done any of that for this. So. Yep, toxic friends. Yep, they're damaging, eh? Yeah, feel better? You feel like a weight's lifted off you, right, Nakai? That's it, mate. Need a pull-up bar or something. I could probably use this. I could do some dips or something while I'm here, eh? Helps with the anger issues, yeah, for sure, man. Definitely good for healing up trauma, motorcycles. There's been some research on that about trauma and recovery through motion. So through seeing motion. So just anything that does that really helps people with trauma, apparently. Allows people to switch off like fast motion. So that's obviously, yeah, motorbikes for me and stuff like that, right? Yeah, I was monk, but it's the engine's blowing up, bro, so waiting for Susie to come pick me up. I'm in the city, so it's about a 3-hour drive for her to come get me. So it's, yeah, riding is the best feeling in the world, but I ain't doing it for a while. Yeah, well, but hey, it's you know, it's some good content for the live mechanic stuff, right? Of pulling it apart, and we'll see what went wrong with it. So there you go. If you're curious what's gone wrong with the motorbike, subscribe to the channel. I do mechanic streams and that. So, nah, it didn't lock up. It's done a crank bearing. I think it's just knocking. Cataract surgery, been a couple of days. Oh, I hope you're doing all right. Busy? Yeah, I'm doing all right. Motorbike engine's blowing up. I'm waiting for Susie, but beyond that, I'm good. Old me would have lost his shit and spazzed out, but I've learned to make peace with things, man. I've learned to make peace with when shit goes wrong in life. Yeah, I can get as angry as I want. I can be as negative as I want about the bike blowing up and how long my bike's going to be off the road. I can stress out and then be angry and stress my partner and that, or I can just be like, Had complications, but the doctor's going to get you right. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, the pistons probably won't need a rebore. It's just the crank bearings from the bottom of the com rods, I think, have gone. I think one of them's failed. So we'll have to strip the motor right down, clean everything out, clean out all the oil galleries and all that kind of thing, just for any muck metal. But it really literally only just started knocking, and I've pulled it in here and shut it off. So that should minimise the damage. I will maybe have to start it to get it onto the trailer. But we'll see how we go. I'll see if I can find somewhere downhill here to do it. Find a good spot. Yep, so Susie's driving down from Northland with the trailer on. And she's like, I've never pulled a trailer before, I'm worried. I was like, oh, it's not like my big car trailer that's really wide. Just drive normal. And it's only, the trailer's only as wide as the car, so. And, yeah, I mean, that happened about October last year. Okay. It was about October last year. We got a flat tyre on it, and then went, oh, right, it needs new tyres anyway, so it got parked up like the whole summer. I'm like, not a priority. Now I've put tyres on it. I've done about 300 miles, and now the engine's blown up. So it's kind of pissed in my Wheaties a little bit this morning. I'm pissed in my Wheaties a little. 18 likes, oh, at least I'm famous, eh? At least I'm famous. To learn how to do a backflip, I'll coach you. I used to be a gymnast and coach. I'm a bit old. I think I'm a bit old for backflips, man. At 39, I'm probably a bit old to be starting to learn backflips. I'll just end up landing on my head. I'll hurt myself. Yeah, cheers, Marky Mark. Yeah, ruined my day a little bit, but that's all right. We got a nice little spot. I was on the side of the highway, I was on the highway when it went, just about to come over the bridge, main bridge over the harbour, where there was nowhere to stop. So luckily, it sort of happened just before that, and I pulled over, and it was just knock, knock, knock. I'm like, okay, well, I need to get it off here, or I'm going to end up closing the bridge or something. So I was very glad that it made it over the bridge without totally wrecking the engine, you know. So I sort of crept over the bridge. Hey, Hustle, how are you, bro? Salutes. But yeah, I would fire it up so you guys could listen, but that would just be silly on my part. I'm trying to reduce damage to it, so. But yeah, I'm going to have to take the whole motor out. We're going to have to strip it completely apart. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, man. It didn't throw a rod out the block. It didn't spit me off the bike at, 60 mile an hour or something. So, you can't complain. Can't complain. It's a beautiful bike, man. It's what I always wanted. It took me 20 years to get one. So, anyway. That's alright. That's alright. We'll figure it out. I mean, worst case, a replacement motor is about 3,500 New Zealand. So, I don't know, maybe $2,000 US, something like that. A bit over $2,000 US for another motor. So, hey Jay, how are you, brother? I'm stuck in Auckland at the moment, Jay. I was heading out to for a group ride that starts out Manukau, but fucking bike wrecked its motor at the harbour bridge. So we've broken the blue beast, mate. That's all right. As I say, guys, if you want to know what happens with fixing this motorbike, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because that's what I do, is mechanic streams on live and stuff, so we'll be fixing it. Maybe not straight away. I need to prioritise that 300Z I'm building. But, we'll get... I think I'll spend a day, pull this apart, get the motor out, get the motor apart, so I can order the parts, right? So it'll, or at least get it apart. At least get it apart, see what it needs, and if I can fix it, I'll fix it, but... Pretty, it's the biggest motorcycle engine they make, and you got to have specialist tools and stuff. It's not something I can really work on. Nah, no warranty. It's a 2006 bike, so no luck on warranty or anything. I'll tear it apart. I mean, most likely I'll just put another engine in it, because this motor is like the most powerful production bike engine ever made. It's like, does old spanners here in the garage want to go that far with it? I'm definitely mechanically competent, but when you get into the actual guts and machining and stuff in the engines, I can do it. I've done that with motorbikes before, successfully. My old 650 motorbike, I had the same problem 20 years ago, and I tore it apart and figured it out and put it back together, but that was an old 80s bike. These ones are a lot more complicated, so it's definitely it's not even just the crank, it's definitely the crank knocking, but it sounds like it's out the top of the gearbox and stuff as well, so who knows what's going on in there. All I'm grateful for is it didn't throw the conrod out the side of the block, and then, because basically a motorbike, if the big end bearing lets go completely, it's going to throw the conrod out of the block, then the block's wrecked, and worse than that, it's going to pump oil down in front of the rear tyre, and that's what's going to make you crash, right? So if you get a motor that throws a conrod out the side of the block, the motor seizes and locks, which locks the rear wheel, and then you throw the oil out the front of the engine, and then that you've got a locked rear wheel going over engine oil. So yeah. But yeah, we're alright. We're alright. Just the engine went bang and that's that. Yeah, I know. G'day, Sean. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Happened right as I was coming over the Auckland Harbour Bridge, bro. So luckily I got off the bridge. I got to a car park. Otherwise it would have been a blimmin', you know, would have been on the news. Motorcycle breaks down and blocks Harbour Bridge, and I'll have to, you know, recover it with a tow truck. Usually they push cars off with bull bars on the highway patrol cars, but with a motorbike, it'd be a different story. So yeah, definitely, yeah. So basically right before the harbour bridge, I could just smell oil a bit. I kept for about, I don't know, maybe a kilometre, right? I was like, why can I smell oil? And it wasn't smoking or anything, and then it started knocking. I still can't understand why I'd smell oil though. And yeah, it had full oil. I checked it 2 weeks ago, topped it up. I've only ridden it like 100 kilometres, and then I've done a couple of 100 kilometres today, and there's no oil in it. It's not showing on the gauge, at least when it was running and I stood it upright, there's no oil on the gauge, so I don't know, something went wrong. There's no oil on the outside of the motor, and it's not smoking out the back, so I don't know where it's going, but something's going on. When was the last oil change? Oh, 5,000k ago, something like that, 3,000, probably 5,000. You know, it was due for one soon, but again, it still shouldn't, like, it shouldn't blow up. Shouldn't blow up, like, when I'm just cruising down. So something's gone wrong. But I mean, it's pretty high Ks on it, right? It's got like 105,000 kilometres on it, which is pretty high for a bike. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys are going well. Yeah, so I mean, I saw a ZX14 for sale recently, which had 150,000 on it. Because the big bike motors, they don't rev so much, right? You're usually cruising them at 2,000 or 3,000 revs, so it's like having a, you know, at 1400cc, you've got something more like a Corolla engine where you're riding along everywhere at 2,000-3,000 revs usually. Whereas, like, if you have a 600, you're riding at, you know, 5,000-6,000. Hi, Marcus, how are you? Have other transportation? Yeah, got other transportation. It's just, yeah, the only running bike, and I like my bikes. But as I say, we'll fix it on live. I'll do live streams fixing it. We'll tear all the motor down, and we'll see what's going on. But you're going to watch me flail around with that, because I haven't pulled apart a motorbike engine like this before. No, not this big anyway. So we'll see. I'll pull it out. I'll pull it apart. We'll see what's wrong with it. Then we'll see if we can clear it up. And the bike shop was saying they reckon it would be, if I gave them just the motor, approximately 10 hours. And the labour's 175 an hour. And I'm like, I ain't paying that. I'll do it myself. So, I mean, worst case, I'll get another motor, you know. Looking forward to seeing that fixed. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, we'll get on with it. Bike engine's really condensed. Not much wiggle room, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Well, you'll see, bro. You'll see. We'll do it live. But, yeah, they're pretty packed in, so it's the motor and gearbox is all one unit. Like, they don't have a separate gearbox oil or anything. So the thing is when a big engine goes like this, it's going to be, like, bearing material could be all through the gearbox and stuff, so. But it should be all right, man. I think it's just done one big end bearing, and I've heard it. It didn't, like, the motor hasn't overheated from friction or anything like that. Oh, hang on, I'm losing the juice bottle. I'm going to roll it under somebody's car, hang on. Yeah, bike's all good to work on, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're waiting for the Susie rescue at the moment. Waiting for Susie to drive down from Northland about 3 hours to come get me. But, you know, at least I'm not on the side of the highway. Look, we've got a nice park here. Look, there's a nice benches and stuff. We're all right. Nice sunny day in the city, but I don't like being in the city here, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. I left the city like 15 years ago, you know, like, look at this. Look, he hits the wrong button again, trying to flip the camera around and sun glare. Hang on. Yeah, it's just... Endless, I don't want to film people walking, but it's endless noise, traffic, people. I don't like it. I don't like it. Too many people. I want to go back to the country. I want to go back to the nice country. Oh, I'll sit down again. Yeah, I have AAA and that, but it's just, again, it's just costs and stuff, right? It's better off just waiting for the missus to get here. So she hasn't towed a trailer before, but she'll be right. She's on her way. We're building up her confidence, but you know, she grew up in the country, right? She doesn't drive in the city, so she's gonna be like, ah. Yeah, she said a few days ago, she said, you know, she's just a bit drained from work because on the weekends it keeps raining and we can't really get out and do much because pretty much the last few weekends it's just been crap weather or we're busy. I'm like, all right, we'll go do something this weekend. We'll do something more exciting. You know, this is the first moment of her weekend. I said to her on the phone, I said, well, hey, I said I'd make it interesting. No, she knows where I am. She's all right. She's got it. She'll be right. I've let her know, but yeah, I will check the battery, bro. We've still got 26%, so we'll hang for now. But you're right, bro. I appreciate it. Been waiting for 3 hours. You've been waiting a long time. A couple hours so far, and then the missus will be here. She'll be another probably 2 hours away, man. I'm just chilling. Here's what it is. Grew up in New York to Tesla City. You'll never go back. Yep. Fair enough, man. Yeah. Not a bad spot. The funny thing is the motorbike ride I was going to go on starts like far away, right? And then it ends on the other side of the harbour bridge. So the actual meet-up point for this group ride, where they're finishing and hanging out at the end, is like a mile from here. You know, so I didn't make it to the start point of the group ride. It would have been about another 20 minutes of riding. But oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. At least I'm not stuck on the side of the highway somewhere where it broke. It broke at a point where I was right getting to the city and I could pull off somewhere and hang out. I've got some issues with the stream here, guys, because my phone's bloody bringing up the wrong bars on the bottom of the screen. Oh, there we go. Now I got rid of it. There we go. But yeah, nice way to spend a Saturday, waiting for the missus to come tow my bike. As I say, if you're new here, I'll be fixing the motorbike on live. We've blown up the motor. I do mechanic streams and stuff, so we're fixing that if you want to subscribe and yeah, see it all work out. Oh, motorcycles. I hear them. I hear motorcycles. That's probably the group ride I was going to go on. Hey Brenda, how are you? How you going? Yep. Yeah, I can't doing the city. This is as close to the city as I can get, but you know. I asked a couple of local people walking past when it broke. I said, oh hey, you know, they're like literally walking out of their fancy blooming houses around here, you know, very flash houses in this area. And they're like coming out their gates and stuff, and I just said, oh hey, they're walking their dog, whatever. I'm like, oh hey, would I possibly be able to put my motorbike here and come back for it later with a trailer, because Susie didn't want to tow a trailer. And then it's like, oh no, I couldn't do that. And I'm like, okay. I asked a couple of people, and they're just very, like, holding their little dachshund little dog, and they're like, no, I couldn't. I was like, oh, if I could just roll it inside your gate somewhere so I'm not leaving it in a car park while I go, you know, away for 6-8 hours to get a trailer. No. Now, well. Yep, I am in the future. 2:30 PM Saturday. Yeah. So, well, what am I meant to do? I'm meant to do the YouTuber thing, right? Donation link on bio. I need a new motorbike engine, guys. Not really. But there is a donation link, but no, don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just put new tyres on the damn thing. I had it off the road all summer. Now it's broken. Gone, broken. Is there a blooming facilities around here? Might need some facilities soon, chat. Young man can only hold his bladder so long. It's all like construction site. Alright guys, I'll buzz off here for a bit I guess and do something. Go find a bathroom. Got done replacing the TOPM reaping some connectors. Yeah, it's some of the things are pretty rough to do, man. Alright guys, see, this is why I don't like the city. Look at this shit. It's just endless, bro. No. I'm too autistic it's official, I'm too autistic to live in the city even though I grew up here. Alright guys, I'm going to head off for a bit and yeah, just chill. Have a good eat. See you later on.